Hello and welcome to X and Y Gaming Bonus Weapons, where we take a look at, you guessed it, bonus weapons that can be obtained in games as rewards for completing certain, usually difficult challenges. In today's video, we're going to take a look at one of my all-time personal favorites ever, the one and only P.R.L. 412 laser cannon. The description box for this weapon reads, "Use the charge attack to decimate all surrounding enemies with this supremely powerful laser weapon." While not necessarily wrong, it is a little inaccurate. The P.R.L. 412 laser cannon, henceforth referred to as Prull for brevity, has two main functions. Let's let the one and only Buzz Lightyear explain.
I've set my laser from stun to kill.
That's right. It's not just the biggest, fattest weapon in the game that can decimate all surrounding enemies, but it also has a nice little stun feature. Got a large group of enemies coming towards you? Just stun them and take a breather. They'll be stunned for a hot minute. This stun function and its downtime gaining ability is crucial and an utter necessity for the Prull's success as one of the best bonus weapons you could ever obtain in a video game. Resident Evil 4 is a fantastically crafted game that was just so damn good it couldn't possibly exist only ever as a GameCube exclusive, and eventually has seen itself getting ported to almost literally any gaming console, most recently to yet another Nintendo console, that being the Switch. So does that basically make this a homecoming release? I don't know. Back to the Prull. Well, more specifically, the Prull's relation to the gameplay of Resident Evil 4. The gameplay of Resident Evil 4 can be summed up in the following four words: fun, frustrating, scary, easy. Getting caught in the adrenaline-pumping action of maneuvering through zombies while also capping a few kneecaps here and there is pretty fantastic, and that's just mindless fun. However, if you're not careful and just not privy to the ways of downing certain enemies, the game can be very unrelentlessly hard. That being said, it can get very frustrating at times, but the game can also just be plain scary, from the scenarios the characters are being placed in to the absolutely horrible monstrosities that you can see unfold. They can be very scary. It can also be really easy. Like, did you know? You can just knife crouch or not use any ammo whatsoever. Are you serious? This and upgrade planning are what got me through Pro mode, baby, let me tell you. Yes, beating the game once for the first time will unlock a Pro mode, and it is only after you beat that at least once that you are finally awarded the almighty Prull on that file. So it's hard to get. But what exactly makes it one of the best bonus weapons you could ever obtain in a video game? Well, easy. Resident Evil 4 has something that every video game should have right after being fun to play: replayability. After finishing Resident Evil 4 for the first time, you're immediately told about how you can replay your first normal file, but with all the stuff you already have, and you can buy an infinite rocket launcher. You're damn right I'll run through the entire game completely overpowered in a fully cathartic power run of the game. Then I'll want to do a run of the game with other weapons just for the hell of it. And by the time I've unlocked the Prull, I'm just excited to see how differently it interacts with each of the enemies compared to my entire journey up until getting it. It's honestly kind of sad how easily the final boss of the entire game goes down to a single stun attack when it takes like 3 stun attacks to kill the literal first enemy in the game. But whatever. It's also pretty weird that the super powerful laser that can decimate all surrounding enemies and also cause barrels of gasoline to explode also gets guarded no problem by like a crankshaft or something. Is it perfect? Oh god, no. It's got several flaws, and you have to learn how to utilize it properly just like any other weapon in the game. It is very powerful, but you can't just run around it willy-nilly with it like you can with, say, the Chicago typewriter. It is the one and only P.R.L. 412 laser cannon, or Prull for short. one of the best bonus weapons you could ever obtain in a video game. Thanks for watching. Oh, and like, comment, subscribe, hug your mama. Bye-bye.